you. Is this for my penis? It's for my head. I can't wear it right now because I'll pass out. Because I'm in Phoenix. And it's real warm. When I'm home, it's cold, and I'll put this on my penis. Alright, so we are going to play songs. It's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun. For this part, I would like to acknowledge the fact that this band has been together for 8 years, right? 8 years. And in that time, I mean, if you look back to just like 4 years ago, we were playing to no one. And I don't mean that hyperbolically. I mean, we were in a room with a sound guy, and he left halfway through the show. And we just kind of looked at each other and we're like, so our next song is, we played the rest of the show. We played the rest of the show. Because that's how we do. Fuck. Sorry. So, we've been together for years, and it was right after COVID. We're starting to come back and put a plan together, and all of a sudden we started doing well on TikTok and doing well on Instagram, and all these things started happening, and then this TV show reached out, and they were like, do you want to be on this talent show? And and I said no. I did. I said no. The first time I said no, I said, no thank you. And then they asked me again, and I said, no thank you. And they asked me again, and I said, bitch, back off. And the third time they asked me kind of corresponded, there were these 2 weeks in 2021. Beginning of kind of end of 2020, sorry. Where I got a phone call, and it was 2 different phone calls within 2 weeks, and call number 1 was, my mom has cancer, and call number 2 was dad has cancer. And it kind of, the second those calls came through, it was like I heard this ticking clock start in my head, something that I had never really noticed before. I always thought that I had so much fucking time, as you do when you're 28, and you think that you're fucking invincible. And I did, and those things happened, and so I said yes to the show because I was like, they have to see that I did it. You know, all these years of them watching me drop out of high school and do all this shit, they have to see that I did fucking something, right? And I said no to the show because, just so you know, it's not because I'm that cool and I say no. It's because in this business, it's really fucking hard to do a talent show and then be taken seriously after that. It's really hard, not a lot of people do it. So we were scared about that. So we do the talent show, and right at that time, my grandma dealt with her cancer by getting chemo. My dad dealt with it by drinking a lot, to the point where he called me every day drunk, and it got to a point where I said, if you do it one more fucking time, we're done. I'm serious, because I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to listen to you kill yourself. That's not fucking fair. And he did it one more time, and we didn't talk for 2 years. And I started getting really afraid that with every good thing that happened in my life, there was going to be another shoe that dropped. And so every time something good happened, I was fucking terrified of the call that I would get, or, So fast forward to this past year, and the first time my dad and I talked since those 2 years was he called me and said, you know, Mammoth's had a stroke. I'm gonna put the phone on her, and you're gonna have to say goodbye. And that was up till now. Well, not now, but that was the worst day of my life. What it's kind of brought me, this whole experience, and luckily, you know, like me and my dad are good now, and we figured things out, and we talked to each other, and we got through that, and that's great. But what it's taught me is I've kind of learned to appreciate when the good things happen, that's really fucking great, and when the bad things happen, hopefully there's something good on the other end, and usually there is. It's kind of a cyclical thing. And I know that there's somebody here thinking, why are we being told any of this information? I think that you guys all have jobs, and you all spent your money on coming to see us here tonight, and you don't know me. And I felt that it's my responsibility that if you're going to take the time out of your life and you're going to come here, that I at least owe you a little bit of who I am and who you're seeing. And I'm going to play you a song right now that's called 30 Somehow. And it's kind of where I am as a person and things that have gone down and everything in my life. And we'll do really fun stuff after. But, again, thank you guys for your compassion and your space. Thank you. I love you.
Find me a father who will stick around, one that won't drown in the morning with bourbon and God. Find me a woman who makes me feel like she did, one burden kid on the lawn, just running around. Not too late to try and figure it out, get it all down on paper, things I want. All I'm trying to do is figure it out. Over 30 somehow, here longer than I thought. Working in the same job, making tips on the side, different club, a different night, barely getting by. But my sister is a mother now, with a heart just like ours, nowhere safer than her arms. I need to die with them all night, God. Not too late to try and figure it out, get it all down on paper, things I want. All I'm trying to do, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm over 30 some now, you're longer than I thought. Cause I'm expired. should let it fall. Maybe I should let it fall. Maybe I should let it fall, fall. Don't get back home. New York is pretty far from an ocean to a river. It never felt bigger than in the pool in my memory's backyard. People say cancer more than virus do. Guess I'm just naive to saying goodbye. Not all too late to try and figure it out. Get it all down on paper. Things are on. All I'm trying to do is figure it out. I'm over 30 somehow. I'll be longer than I thought I'd be. Find me a father who'll stick around. One that won't shout in the morning with bourbon and God.